Good Saturday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's go on ahead and talk about the weather. Now, starting down here to our south, we have a classic low pressure system, like right near the Memphis region where that low pressure is at, and it's curving up, causing severe weather down the south, and is about to cause some snow, as you can see up here, in the northwestern part of the system over here in Oklahoma and Kansas. So this is a classic system. If you see a system like this, it's going to be severe weather at the southern side, snow at the top side. But right now, there's not a lot of cold air with this. It's supposed to be pulling cold air in the back of it like this. And then it's supposed to bring Gulf of Mexico moisture in. And then that's what creates the storm. And then that's what causes all of that stuff to happen. Overall, right now, we do have some showers in the upstate. And we do also have some precipitation up here inside of North Carolina as well, and some rain and some snow mix up in Wisconsin. Looking up to the Pacific Northwest, because where we be without the Pacific Northwest causing problems, we have ice and rain and all of that inside the Pacific Northwest and up inside of Montana as well. Now going on ahead and switching. Here we are. We're about to show the cloud cover. We have high clouds pretty much for everyone. Everyone's having some high clouds right now. We do have some clearing down near the Myrtle Beach area, and possibly some clearing near the Charleston area. But right now, if you're inside the upper Midlands all the way up to the upstate, you're probably having an overcast right now. And the more closer to the coast you go, the more higher chance you have of seeing some type of clearing with these clouds. Here's our current conditions. 61 near Columbia, 66 near Charleston, 62 near Florence, 65 Myrtle Beach, 62 in Augusta. To our south, 74 in Gainesville, 66 in Tallahassee, 75 in Jacksonville. To our west, 61 in Birmingham, 65 in Montgomery, 60 in Atlanta, 62 in Baton Rouge, 67 in New Orleans, and then to our north, 47 in Memphis, 61 in Charlotte, 45 in Nashville, 62 in Raleigh, 63 in Fayetteville, and 65 in Wilmington. Now, here's our maximum temperature for the day. 72 in Columbia, 73 in both Sumter and Florence, 64 and 66 near Charleston and Myrtle Beach, and then low 60s near the Greenville-Spartanburg region. Here's our 24-hour max wind gust. We see wind gusts actually pretty breezy today into tomorrow morning. 25 to 30 miles an hour are possible all over the region today into tomorrow morning. So please make sure that when you go outside, you're ready for that. Here's our next 24-hour precipitation totals. We have an inch of rain up in the Greenville-Spartanburg region, 2/10 inside of Columbia, Sumter, and Florence, 2/10 near Myrtle Beach, 4/10 near North Augusta, and the lowest is a tenth, and that's near Charleston. So, not a lot of rain near the coast, really, but the more inland or the more upstate you go, the more higher of a chance you have of seeing higher rain totals. Here's a model, and here's what the radar could look like for the next 60 hours. We push this forward. We already are having some type of precipitation right now, as you can see. But we push this forward. You can see that we have some storms starting to go in, especially to like northern Dorchester County, going into like Orangeburg County around like 2 p.m. Of course, that's not going to be the exact placement, but just some areas just to watch for. 3 p.m. we're pushing it, and then some possibly another storm going through as well. And then there's that cold front that will drop our temperatures significantly just for right now. And then that's going to push off, and then we could potentially see some re-intensification, especially near Myrtle Beach for some more storms. So I would not be surprised if around 6-7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Myrtle Beach, if you heard some rumbles of thunder tomorrow. And that pushes off, it's out of our hair. And then we're dry pretty much for your Sunday. Now, going on to our day one storm prediction center outlook. As you can see, the upstate is and the northern Midlands is inside of a marginal risk of severe weather. This includes a 5% chance of damaging winds and will it include a 2%? It will include not really the entire marginal risk won't see a 2%, but most of the upstate will be inside of a 2% chance of tornadoes. So a tornado or two cannot be ruled out up there. So please make sure that if you are inside the upstate or just north of Columbia, that you are taking the weather today very seriously. No hail is expected. But if we go to our day two, nothing really is happening. Just some moderate thunderstorms, just some regular thunderstorms near the Myrtle Beach area tomorrow, which is exactly what I was talking about when I say a couple of rumbles of thunder are possible. And yeah, so the entire area is prone. All of South Carolina could see a thunderstorm today, but the more upward you go to like the upstate, the more severe it could get. So please make sure if you are inside the upstate that you're taking the storms today seriously. Here is our excessive rainfall outlook. As you can see, we have a slight risk up for the upstate, so not only will you have to watch out for severe storms, but you also have to watch out for flash flooding as well. And we have a marginal risk for the southern upstate and the northern Midlands region. Going to the day two, no excessive rainfall is expected, and no excessive rainfall is expected. So, really only have to worry about today, and what it will bring. And that's gonna about wrap it up for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Again, if you were inside the upstate, watch for flooding and watch for damaging winds and a possible tornado today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I said that in yesterday's video. I meant tonight for another update for the weather.